we all know at the end of the day that even on paper it says that there's no champ. We all know who is really on that throne in Abu Dhabi when those two walk into that
Oh,
octagon. We all
absolutely.
know who is really on that throne there.
Absolutely.
What could be a bigger moment than the passing of the torch from Khabib, who everybody still says is the real king of the division because he never has been beaten. The official passing of the torch from the true king to the new king, fulfilling the dream of both of their father figure and the coach. Khabib's blood father, but he was a father figure to all of them.
Right.
What could be a bigger moment than him fulfilling that dream in Abu Dhabi? That being said, since we're already in the
Yeah.
right going the right direction,
Yeah.
who do you got?
I
Let's
went
talk
back
about
and
it.
forth about this a little bit. I gotta go with Oliveira. Like this
Mm,
run is crazy. And not only is his run crazy, the adversity that he's faced in like all outside of the Ferguson fight, he's been faced with defeats. Like he's had moments
yes,
where it looked like to anybody that thinks he's a quitter or anything like that, that's been, that's been resolved. I think I
yes.
think he's been down, look like he's in trouble, and then comes back and finishes. I mean, he shows a lot of resolve. He's gone through a lot of adversity, and with Islam, he hasn't in his stretch of wins, he's fought solid opponents, but he hasn't really been put in a situation, at least not in this streak of wins where he's any been close to anywhere being challenged. He's going to be challenged, and the main issue that I see with this fight, and if Khabib was fighting Oliveira, I would say it too. One of the main reasons that Ferguson and Khabib was always a big fight is because Ferguson, when the match got to the ground, Ferguson stopped a lot of people on the ground. Like he would find a way to kind of put you in something and stop you. He did it with Kevin Lee. He did it with I think he did it with Pettis, or was close to doing it with Pettis. And it was a lot of times where it looked like he was out and then slapped a submission on somebody. This guy right here is one of the best submission artists the UFC's have seen. And if Islam is he's a I don't want to say he's a respectfully a one trick pony. Like him and Khabib, they get you down and they keep you there. If this fight goes to the ground, you're in Oliveira's wheelhouse.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things that could happen down there. So I don't boy, if he in order to beat Oliveira with that maul and brawl style, he would have to break Oliveira. That's the only way that's gonna happen. And I don't see that happening based on what I've seen from Oliveira right now. He's determined. He's like you said, he probably feels disrespected. I think he has the motivation, he has the experience, he has the confidence. Like this might be the best, bro. I don't think Khabib's for anybody as good as Oliveira. So if Islam could pull this off, it's possible. Maybe Islam is that dude. Maybe he's young Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like running in, just dominant, not going running through everybody. Maybe he might. It's just from what I've seen from Oliveira, if I had to pick one, all of those things I just named, it's like what they call that, the monk seesaws. Bing, I would have to go. Islam is there for a reason. He's proven. He's dominated everybody he's faced. And you can't ignore that. And it's hard to beat a dude that's that confident. If there's anybody that can, I think Oliveira has the tools. I think if the fights, Islam is strongest on the floor. When it gets there, mess around, get put in something. It's not unfamiliar territory for Oliveira. That's
Yeah.
home. So I gotta go with Oliveira.
What round and how you see it happening?
I think if Oliveira is gonna win, he'll slap something on him by like the third round. I think if the fight gets into 4 and 5, I would think that means Islam is winning the fight. If it gets there, that means he's imposing himself on on Oliveira, because a lot of times, you know what happens with certain guys as the fight goes on and guys start to get sweaty and stuff, it's harder to slap submissions on dudes. So if the fight is getting to that point, I would think Islam is winning the fight. If we get into round 4 and 5, Islam is winning this fight. If I'm hitting you up on the phone like, and it's round 4 and 5, I already know what I'm playing you.
No doubt.
No Khabib, Oliveira, but I think Oliveira, he gonna figure something out by the third round. Third round.
Submission, third round?
Yeah, late. Mid-third.
After tonight, I believe. Well, not tonight, sorry. After
the 22nd, October 22nd.
After the night, the 27th. I think the champ will have a name. And then once again will be Oliveira. The Bronx. And I say that because I agree with him when the bout. I say that because Oliveira, his ground game is impeccable, but he's not afraid to walk you down either. And when he walks you down, he takes them hits and he walks through them. He walked through Poirier's hits. He walked through Gaethje's hits.
Yeah.
He survived Chandler, some of the hardest hitting fighters in that division. He walked through them. He walked them down. His greatest tool is his ground game, and he put that in his back pocket. That's the dangerous part about him.
Yeah.
He's not even a striker, but he's walking you down. His main arsenal, he's putting in his back pocket in case he needs it. How did he beat Chandler? On the feet.
Yeah.
Second round. He submitted Gaethje, but he wore Gaethje down.
Dropped Gaethje. That led to the submission. That led to the
Gaethje said it's one of the hitters. Gaethje said that was he's one of the hardest hitters he ever experienced.
Yeah.
Gaethje said that when he hits you, he feels it in your tongue. That's what Gaethje said. And Gaethje hits like a truck.
He's been hit like a truck too. Gaethje didn't.
I was about to say he did.
Hit.
This is a guy who's been in the ring with Chandler, and he's saying that dude over there hits like a.
Yeah. Gaethje done took some shots.
So, and the thing with Islam is his ground game is very minimal for what I've seen so far. It's only to get you. It's only so he could get you to the ground. Yeah. He's only doing it to get you to the ground. He's not doing it to stand with you. Yeah. So the thing is this. If it stays on the feet, I have to give it to Oliveira. But I don't think it's going to be on the feet for long. I think he's not going to push for the ground game. Islam is. So the question is, how good is Oliveira's stand-up game? Because if his stand-up game is impeccable, it's over. He's going to keep him up and he's going to just touch him up the whole bout. But if he gets him on the ground, it's going to be a grappling. It's going to be a masterclass in grappling between the both of them, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's why I believe that this is not even going to go 3 rounds. This is going to be the equivalent of. This is going to be the grappling equivalent of a bang out between, Derek Lewis and Francis Ngannou. Like, someone's going to get knocked out real quick. I think in this regard, it's going to go to the ground. And the grappling game between the two of them, some is going to be submitted very quickly. Okay. I'm going to say Oliveira, first round submission. This is going to be done very fast.
First round
submission. Because unless Oliveira's stand-up game is that impeccable, and to me, Oliveira don't have a good stand-up game. Stand-up game. Oliveira doesn't really care for stand-up takedown defense because he invites you to the ground. So when Oliveira goes for that ground game, when Islam goes for that ground, he's gonna bring him down. Okay, let's go down these waters. I think he's gonna drown Islam. He's gonna drown Islam. That's how I see it happening.
Okay.